Okay, people, here I am, Sonya. I'm in Australia and I've come back on again because I'm still working on this little mushroomy thing. It's going to be a bigger job than what, we probably thought in the first place. But you can't do things unless you do them properly, to my way of thinking. I like to do things properly. And I want to do some sort of little what have we got? What about, oh no, that's too, I want something a bit lighter. Maybe darker, maybe a bit darker. Maybe darker might look alright. I'll make a little skirt thing on your mushroom. You know, you have a little, has a little skirt, doesn't it, sometimes? Sometimes they do, yeah. Then I've got to find the white or the cream, whichever colour I can find. Here's a bit of white, very good. I've done that. Found the white. Now I've got this bit here. I'm going to put another little fiddly bit on. I'm sorry about these little fiddly bits, but we have them. Yeah, let me see. Let's see what I can do with this. I'll get a little smaller needle. Smaller needle, please. This one is a bit better, I hope. In there. Oh yeah. Now I'm going to make a tiny little lot of stitches around on this. Tiny little blanket stitch across here. Do two. You see what I'm doing? Probably not. That's not good, is it? 3. I'm going to catch this bit here because it's not. Seems to be over there by itself, doesn't it? So we'll have that bit too. Alright. Now you go back this way. We're not going through the thing again. We're not going through. This is above it. Miss this bit. Where's me? Sounds like the people out there out and about today. The dog's having a woof. Something's funny. Sorry about this. Ah, well, it's all right, isn't it? Now that's supposed to look like that's going around the edge of there, around the back of that. Okay. I suppose it is. I'll come up and I'll put another piece on it. I'll go around here again. Now, you be like me now. If you don't want to leave it there, if you don't like it, take it out. So you've got that option, haven't you? You don't have to have it if you don't like it. I'll put it around the back. Didn't work. It didn't work what I was planning. It didn't work at all, no. Well, that's not something we can do, is it? We'll have to get rid of that. Hopefully I can cut this without the whole thing falling out. Now we're going to try the white bits and see what we can do with them then. We can't do this bit. Hopefully I can show you these the same day, so you'll have an idea of what I'm up to. Alright, so see I'm taking that out, so don't you put it in there, okay, unless you want to do yours, because there's a lot of people out there that can sew really good, so you might be able to just go and do yours the way you want it to be. I was looking at something that I wanted to put on there. And I'm saying looking, I wasn't actually copying anything because all I knew was I wanted to make a frilly bit on the bottom and it didn't succeed for me, so I'd like to do it another day when my mind's on the right things. Okay. Well, I don't think it looks too bad without it. So let's try and do these white bits now. So some white bits. They have spots on them, don't they, mushrooms? Do I do a French knot or what? What do I do? I don't know, we'll probably do a couple of French knots. And then I might do the other little mushroom before I come back and show you what it's going to be like. The mushrooms have little bits growing on them. What do you reckon? Something. We'll see what it looks like. I don't think I'll do the French knots. I'm going to do some more of that needle stuff. Righto. So I'm going to start over here, and I'm coming up through the back, and I'm going to put that down through there, like that. Is that what I'm going to do? And then I might do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This thing, I'll do it and pull that through there like that. And you've got that little bit on the mushroom. That looks cool. Okay. If you put a little knot in there, it'd disappear, wouldn't it? So it's just got these little pieces on it. How's that look? Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whoops, 8, I should be watching this screen to see if you can see what I'm doing. You probably can't. It's not going to be good, is it? You can't see what I'm doing. What have I got here? Oh dear, we've developed a big knot thing. Of course we would have. Where is that? Don't do this to me, please. Must have knotted that bit there. Person's going along pretty good, actually. I was. What did it do? What's this bit here for? What have I got there? There you go, I've got it now. I took it somewhere. Pull it back through. Oh no. Okay, come on, thread it here. Rightio. I hope everybody's having a nice crafting day and that you're enjoying doing this. My idea for me mushrooms today ain't going too good, but it's okay because you're going to learn. You're learning something from this. I know you are. Got to be teaching you something. Got to be teaching you something from this. Okay, and the spot on this one. Now this time, try not to get yourself tangled up with it, Sonya. Okay. So you want only one strand because you don't want it to be too overpowering, but you do want to have a thing like a little, I don't know, it's a little crusty bit on top or something. I don't know, something like that, I guess. This is probably how I should have did the frill on the bottom of that other one. Isn't that right? Yes, it should be what I should have done, Sonya. Whoops. Some birds out there in the tree, but I don't think there's many there now like there was, because there's a part under the tree where you can see that something's been going underneath there, like the neighbour's cat maybe. And maybe that's what I can hear anyway. It might not be the little birds, it could be the neighbour's cat, because something's got a nest under the tree. You can see where it's going in and out of there. And he's always out the front talking to our cat. Oh, well, they talk through the window, through the door to one another. And he might have got there and frightened the little birds away. I don't know. I haven't heard him at all today. Again, I suppose it just flew away for a while now that their babies grew up. I don't know. We used to have all them tiny little finches out there. Okay, so this one is another one of those. It makes a big difference to it, doesn't it? You know, when you do these sort of things, it makes a difference. Gives us a look of a mushroom style thing, you know what I mean? It does, looks good. And I might even do the frilly bit under the bottom of it yet. There's a bit of work, but that's okay. It's okay. We'll just keep on going. I said to Jeremy, I really enjoyed doing this the other day, and I really am too. It's been really good. So doing this sewing again, I think I got the hang of it. Righto. I think I got the hang of it. I've run through that bit. Just thread it back in. Nobody panic. It's all good. Before this was just sitting there looking like a big purple blob, or mauve blob. But now it's something. I don't know what it is, but it's something. You know, it's got these bits on it, so it's like I guess it could be a spot, I suppose. Maybe a spot. And maybe it should have more in each part, but I'll see how it goes, and if I'm happy with what I've done, well, you know, that's what I've done. I've done thread that so I can do this. It's not long enough. You learn all these things after a while. You know, you don't panic, you just go do your best. You know, if you have to pull the needle through before you put the thread in, that's fine too. You do whatever you want to. That in there. Oh dear, I thought there's something yesterday was wrong with my computer. Well, there was something wrong with my computer yesterday. It won't be yesterday for when you see this, I wouldn't imagine, but I don't know how long this will be before this goes up. But oh dear, I nearly had a turn for the worse. There's no sound on my videos. I could not work out for the life of me what was wrong with it. And I'm going to end that off and do another one. And I turned it off and turned it on, did all the things, you know, checked everything, just couldn't skip saying there was nothing wrong with it. So this morning I went onto the thing. I went onto the site and, not the site, I went onto where my videos are, in my playlist thing. And I thought, look at that, Sonya, I haven't got it turned on. Oh dear. I turned up the volume. Okay. Voila, there's volume. Just so I didn't panic too much because it wasn't really worth it, to be honest. I only put up one video last night because I didn't know what was going on with it. I didn't know what to do, whether they were going to work when I put them up, and it did. So, when I say only one, I put up one to see if it would work, and it did. So I knew the other ones would, so I didn't panic about that then. And then this morning I realised I'd had it turned right down. Not actually the computer, but the part that has the videos in it. Anyway, it was silly old goog. It doesn't matter. Sometimes we just do these things and we don't consider them. You know, sometimes it's the smallest thing, and you've got to just persevere with it, I suppose. And now I've got one of them loopy bits again happening to me. Come on. Where are you? I've got it back through there. No. Now, when I looked at the other one, they had, when I say the other one, when I looked at the piece here that's in the book, what have we got here? Is that right? Something getting in the, oh yeah, now I've got it. It had a few in the one space, you know, there was a few of these in one space, but I think I'll just leave them on like they are, like that. I like that. I'm quite happy with that. Spots. Now I know that this has some sort of a, well, the mushroom sometimes has this bit down the bottom here, doesn't it? And I tried to do it on there, but it just didn't work for me, eh? So, I think that might be enough for that. Don't know whether I should put that thing on there or not. I'll leave it. We're looking at it like this, okay? If we're looking at it straight on like that, we're not going to see that bit, the back, are we? I can put a frilly part on the bottom if I wanted to, but I just got to make this other little mushroom, and I think that'll be enough for this. I could put a couple of more stitches on there somewhere, don't know yet whether to do that. Okay, so this will be our mushroom piece, and I will show you this before we start our next piece, okay? So this is actually episode, oh well, thing one. This will be thing one, okay? And this is thing one, all right, on our sample piece. And that's not a very long video, but it's going to be up after one of the others, so they'll be both the same day, and that'll be, you know, it'll be right. It looks pretty good from there. If I put that on there and add a bit more brown in this, that I'm not real keen that that's all too white there. Just going to add a bit more brown, and I'll show you this so you can go and make yours now. Okay, so thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.